she begins to tell you guys a tale about how she had been working with not only Jared Woodwards, but also with Mr. Steele and trying to elevate her status up to that of the next level. While she is able to do like afford the one-on-one sessions, she wanted to go further. She wanted to go as high as she could because she was really into the Kool-Aid as far as the church is concerned, to reach that level of Zen that she thinks would escalate her status, not only as an actress, but as a person in general. Because, I mean, as with any religion, who doesn't want to just reach that level of peace? And so she begins to tell you a little bit, and she will explain that things kind of get fuzzy. As when I got to the celebrity retreat, I remember being in a room and they asked me to just take a, to get comfortable and to just relax on this table. And it wasn't uncomfortable. And then she begins to tell you about how what they did, which was essentially skin her alive. But then she came back, and she came back looking like this with everything stitched up. And then she'll look to you all. She's like, I feel empty. I guess that's why they refer to it as being empty. But I don't, outside of scared right now, once that's gone, I feel nothing else. I don't even feel happiness anymore. I look at pictures of my family and there's nothing. And now I'm just trying to figure out my life to be able to get out of here. I can't go to acting like this. I can't do what I want. They've taken this away from me. And now all I want to do is just live whatever this existence is until whatever happens, happens. And what's sick, too, is that they recorded this. And I don't know what they did with it.
As in, when you say recorded, do you mean like videoed or?
Yes.
Huh.
Given my occult, have I ever heard of anything like this before?
You've heard of tribes that can, you've heard of like different cults and stuff that do cannibalism, but not to this extent. Never anything like this. This is a first for you.
I'm so sorry for what happened to you. I don't know what we can do, but I feel like we have to do something.
We can go burn that fucking place down.
You know, if you can distract the driver out there waiting for you, and you go with, we could follow, undetected.
So
you mean in the taxi cab that is still running its meter?
No. Remember the church car out there?
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for her with Mr. Good?
I could, go in your place.
Well, no, what I was going to... Oh, we could dress you up like her.
Yeah.
With the glasses and the Audrey Hepburn bullshit. And then follow along. You can distract the driver.
Pretty good
or
at that.
we could just ask her where the address is.
Do you know?
I doubt she would know.
I don't. They picked me up in the church vehicle, and honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to begin with. I was on just social media. I'm still trying to learn this thing, but that just seems.
Teach you some shit.
Oh,
Don't
your space
bother
is
with it.
great.
It all seems pointless to me now.
See,
that makes
that's
sense.
exactly what I said.
And like as all of this conversation is going on, Brittany gets up and like walks into the kitchen and just like pulls down a bottle of whatever gin or whiskey or whatever it happens to be, and just fills up a coffee mug with it and hands it to her. Like, you look like you need this.
You'll see she'll grab it and she'll drink it, and she's like, "I've tried. This doesn't do anything either."
What?
You wouldn't have
this place.
Would you happen to have some Yorkshire tea? Because that'll cure pretty much anything.
I don't think that's how that works.
Every time I was not feeling very good, my mum would make me a cup of Yorkshire tea, and that'd be great.
Can we check to see if she's eaten, like the food and the pantry and everything else?
Oh.
You can go ahead and take a look. As you do, you kind of get on up, you head on over there, you start taking a look around. You'll see that there is a bowl. What is it? She does have, her fridge is stocked, but you'll see like she had like some food that she had prepped up before that was partially eaten. And that's it. Everything else seems like it's slowly, for whatever is in there that's organic, like an apple or something, you'll see it's slowly starting to age.
When was the last time you ate?
Whenever I woke up and I came home.
Was that like today, or was it another day?
It was a couple days ago.
And do you not even feel hungry at all?
Mm-mm.
People have they done this to? This sounds terrible. This is not how it's advertised in the brochure.
I know.
No, it's not.
I know. Why do you think when they offered to let me elevate, it was I was going to take it, and it was supposed to help my career? How is this supposed to help my career? How's it supposed to help anything?
So, do you know of any other celebrities that have been have gone through the emptying like you have?
Yes, but I'm under a confidentiality agreement.
And that I'm not asking you to break that. But
NDAs are a bitch.
Yeah,
from what you know of those people, have they managed to carry on with normal lives? And
I don't know. From what I see, that some of them, from the outside looking in, they go on to more stuff in the background. And take a look at celebrities recently that were all in your face. They were doing this, and then they started taking director positions, or they started taking, backseat positions. I guarantee you, they probably went through this, or
Brittany
even further. Oh, go for it.
Brittany is all over Twitter right now. Making compiling a list of celebrities she knew from within the church, or that she spotted at the church a few times, and double checks them.
Go ahead and give me what is it? Let me pull it up, because that actually brings up a good point, and we're gonna bring up some stuff from before. Brittany, give me an intelligence check.
A straight intelligence.
Straight
Are
intelligence.
y'all ready to be fucking shocked? So my intelligence is 80.
What?
And I rolled a 50.
Nice.
Wait, we have the same intelligence?
Yes.
I love that so much.
Same.
I love that.
Incredible.
So much.
bravo.
If we actually dig into the
Amazing.
background of Brittany, we'll see that she has 2 doctorates, PhD.
Actually, she barely graduated high school.
There are different
She just
kinds of
wasn't
intelligence.
interested.
That's fair. That is fair. But I will say, you begin listening to what she's saying. You're going through everything. And then it dawns on you. One of the things with Jared is that he never takes off his sunglasses either. Even at nighttime, he's always wearing his... You've never seen his eyes either.
Shut the front door. Do you guys
What?
know Jared? You all have seen him, right? You know how he never fucking takes off his glasses? Like, ever. No, not even in like, nighttime or inside.
I thought that was just him being an LA asshole.
I mean, I thought he was always on drugs too, but like, this makes way more sense.
You hear some crunching from the kitchen. And just a sandwich. That's
I was
Yeah.
hoping that sandwich was part of the character,
Oh,
and I am
100%.
so happy.
peeling back the curtain. This is lunchtime for me, but now it's canon in where we're at.
I am so much happier right now.
He is just he made himself a sandwich with like, he obviously know moldy bread, so he's like, he's not gonna touch the moldy bread, but he's gonna like everything that wasn't
Right.
like moldy
Gross.
or like aging and gross. He's made a sandwich. He's found some chips. He's drinking some lemonade. He's in the back eating.
Mhm. But yeah, she will just be like, take a look at them. If you can somehow find whatever happened to me, because these sickos probably have it somewhere. Just if you can get it out there, if you can expose them and hopefully shut them down. I don't know. I'm figuring out my life plans. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. Think
of it this way, sweetheart. You could start a brand new successful career in voice acting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's really taking off.
I don't know. If it means being here in LA and if it means dealing with any of these assholes, they're asking for me. They're trying to get me to go back, and I don't want anything to do with that. I'm washing my hands of this, and I'm leaving as soon as I can.
Okay,
I'm
but,
still
like,
trying to figure it out.
Would you be open to faking your own death?
What do you have in mind?
Crunching
Well,
has
like-
stopped from the kitchen.
He's listening
Just,
now.
like, immediately stops.
Like, we could just stage your death. Like, obviously, you're not really going to be, like, dead, but, like, we could, like, stage your death, and then that way you can just get away.
They
And
say
no
that
one would be
Elvis
the
did
wiser.
that. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. I don't know. I will. This is a lot right now. This has been a whole lot since I came back. I need time. I just need to think. If you guys aren't with him, then I'm just going to work something out. I don't know. I don't know.
Out of character, do we know who Mr. Steele is?
Yes, you guys would. In fact, in the cast and crew call, you would see that Mr. Steele is actually one of the producers. But in addition to that, and I'm not just talking just to kind of like fill in, a little bit of time, right? Because I'm a professional. That's.
Absolutely. And a commensurate GM. This has been a blast.
I appreciate that.
Amazing.
But you would also know that he is also he's also one of the head honchos when it comes to the church as well. So he was a celebrity first, but then he started recruiting other celebrities too. So if you're like, imagine like a flashback montage in your heads of the various different celebrities that go to the church, like you generally see a picture with Mr. Steele, also with sunglasses on.
I am all over his fucking profile right now, looking for other celebrities. Like, I'm looking for the Glasses Gang. Because that's what she's calling them now. Hashtag Glasses Gang.
I think
Are
at this
hashtags
point,
that popular yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They're at the point where they're like, what is it? People
They're just
are
popping
using.
off.
People are
we're just
using
getting
them
used to
like, they're just like hashtags are stupid. All that good jazz.
Yeah, Barbara doesn't know what a hashtag is.
Okay.
It's like the number sign that like you put
Uh-huh.
in front of a series of
pound
words
sign?
and then it.
Yeah, pound.
Pound.
Yeah, sure, whatever. It's a hashtag.
Bless.
What? As in what? As in pound? As in like British pound?
No, like on the
No.
phone buttons, there's the pound sign on the lower, what is it, right? But anyways, in all seriousness, I feel like we need to figure out more, because if they're doing this to people, I feel like we're obligated to do something about it.
No, I happen to agree.
Vicente is going to kneel in front of the actress. I forget her name. And he's going to extend his hand. And he's going to look at her glasses. And he's going to empathize with her for a moment. And I feel like he wants to ask her a serious question in the most Vicente way possible, which would sound very funny.
Okay.
But he really means this in like a sincere manner. So he's going to ask her, do you feel pain?
She will face you and say, I don't. Outside of like scared, sad, even briefly, I don't feel anything. Those sounds of me, what I was saying earlier, I feel those very briefly, but then they're gone.
Vicente's going to turn to the two people because he doesn't know that Brittany has an intelligence of an 80. But like, he's going to turn to the two people that he knows in the room that may know something. And he's going to just basically plead with them. Is there anything that we can do to help her?
Not without more information.
I don't know, because whatever we do, we're going to be going up against the church, and I don't know how equipped we are to be dealing with that.
I'm with her. This is no way of living. Not to feel love, pain, nothing.
For once, Brittany might be useful. If we took video of what was going on, if we can find out, she could put that on her social media bullshit and spread the word at least. Then they can't keep doing it.
10,000 followers.
But
is that a lot? That sounds like a lot.
Yes.
It does sound like a lot, doesn't it?
Imagine 10,000 people gathering a room just to see you.
Why do they want to see me,
Vicente
though?
has 1.5 million followers, but doesn't say anything.
Oh, man, you post nothing but thirst traps, don't you?
Doesn't say anything because he doesn't understand the internet. So he has 1.5 million followers, and it's just him with his shirts.
Yeah,
like,
black and white
flexing.
portraits of his, like, just wearing a vest and a
Just
jacket.
a vest. And
Oh
a
my god,
jacket, and it's
when
him
Instagram is
working.
invented, he is gonna just own.
Pop off.
He's gonna, yeah, that's it.
He's just like hammering stuff. It's just day-to-day normal stuff, but it's like he's just like
It's
him
probably
without a
not-
shirt or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably not
you know?
even his account. It's probably somebody that's created an account in his name and just takes
me.
pictures of him.
Amazing.
It's secretly me.
Also, by the way, no one ever says this, but thank God for the thirst traps out there. They are doing God's work and they deserve respect. Because we are all looking.
Of course.
We're all looking.
Can't deny that.
As we all pause for reflection.
Yes.
Ah,
I used to be a professional thirst trapper.
Again,
like
doing
me,
God's
Misfit.
work. Yeah, yep, I
okay.
got it. Doing God's work. Respect.
Respect.
But yeah, I think, in all seriousness, if Brittany can dress up like Variety, and she could pull it off, she could get in the car, distract the driver, we could follow.
But
Sure.
are we
What
doing?
if
And then she
Are
just
we-
like pops off over to the closet.
Are we doing that as well as like putting something on whatever social? Is it social media?
Well, we have to go there and get in to like get
Just
the
do the
video and
thing.
pictures, but like they're not just going to let us in, clearly. So perhaps
But-
we
What
can
if-
find a way. And we have to
Even
find
if-
the location too.
I know I do appreciate this, but at the same time, I can't help but be concerned for Brittany because even if Brittany, I'm not like wanting to knock your acting abilities or anything, but even if you are able to convince Mr. Good down there that you are Variety and they let you in, how are we getting in after you?
I'll be her bodyguard?
You certainly look the part.
I'll take
And he'll
it.
just take off his leather jacket
And
now
puts on a
he's just in
different
his
leather
t-shirt.
jacket.
He just like takes it off, and it's just a t-shirt, but like the t-shirt that's really pressed,
Yes.
and like it's like body form, and like you could see through the shirt, like he's definitely
Toby
a
will.
little,
Does he have a
little
little
cold
bit of,
in
like,
here,
hair.
a little
here, just
hair,
a-
yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
just a little bit,
Just a little bit of the
100%.
This is the early 2000s.
plus.
That is a
A
mesh
plus.
shirt, God damn it.
yes,
Oh, wait,
yes,
that's
Toby.
100%, 100%. Okay, mesh shirt.
Toby will look at Variety and point at Vicente and then go, nothing?
She'll just look at him and it's like, well, he's hot, but that's nothing.
It's worse than we thought.
Brittany comes out of the closet and like.
But she
true,
happy bride.
Yes.
By the way,
Yeah, I went to college too.
well, I'm an actress. Of course, I've done things.
Give me a
Again,
disguise
kiss
roll.
and tell. Okay. Oh, I don't think I have that. That's a 30 on
Out
a
of.
check that I don't have.
You
What's
don't have
that?
any points on that.
Uh-uh.
So, with that failure, I'm actually going to let you describe how this fails as you come out trying on her attire.
So I imagine that Variety is actually well dressed. Like she actually fucking understands fashion and like understands how proper fitting clothes work.
Mhm.
Where Brittany does not. Everything is just slightly too small. There's just slightly too much boobage hanging out. There's like everything's just slightly off. So she comes out and she's got like glasses on. She's got the scarf around her hair, but like her head, but her hair is still like perfectly done and in her face and like hanging down. And like she's got glasses, but she's like hanging them on her nose, trying to be like fashionable or whatever. With just giant like stripper heels on.
I'm just glad she had them in the closet.
No, I traveled with these. You never know where you're gonna go.
Oh.
What? We don't have the same shoe size.
Maybe a different plan.
Yeah. Brittany, I don't think it's gonna work. To be fair,
Yeah, it's probably if I'm just like myself. It's better that way.
Is it?
Barbara, you can do it.
Or
I'm so glad you have faith in me.
I mean, Ms. Hollow could just go to her appointment and we could follow and find our way in once we know where it is.
I could still be her bodyguard.
if you want to.
Yeah.
Shall
Miss
we do that
Harlow?
and follow in the taxi?
I don't think we've got many other options, do we?
I'll make sure nothing happens to you, Miss
But
Harlow.
but now the question remains: what do we do when we actually get there?
We find out what they're doing and where they're doing it, and we record some of it. And then
Oh.
that's what we put out there.
Well, what about because I've got one of these thingies as well. I mean, I don't use it for anything other than like taking pictures. But what if I gave this to Miss Harlow, and she's the one who got the recording and sent it to Brittany? Would that work?
It might. I'm really scared of what they'll do to me when I get there. And it has a lot of security too. So that's why I don't know.
What type of security? And what
And
does
then-
everybody doesn't know is that Vicente is actually security in his previous life.
Okay.
That's why
You'll
you're so dang hot.
you will hear as she
The
begins to
snort is real.
right. You'll hear as she begins to describe this very much out. What is it? This estate that is out pretty far off. In part of the nicer part of LA, where you would expect like celebrities have like their mansions and everything. But this one, the way she describes it, sounds like a legitimate compound with like roving guards, a guard checkpoint once you get there, another one once you actually get into the building. She'll also tell you it's a two-story building that is fucking huge.
So this is like a house on Mulholland.
Probably.
Yeah.
If that's I've never been to LA, so I will say yes.
Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
overlooks the valley over by the Hollywood sign.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
It's just above Beverly Hills.
Okay. Then yeah, I will say that. I will agree to that. And yeah, and then she's just like, yeah, they check everybody, they check everybody's if their name is on the roster for being there or needing access for it. It is very stringent. That's what made me feel comfortable. Like I actually got in here.
So, this is a question that I'd like to pose. You said there's a lot of security questions. We could be your new inductees and go in as if you were bringing us to the church. We wouldn't be on your list, but we would be new people.
Okay. But how will you guys get out? How will we get out if our cover is blown or if they take me to someplace I can't get out?
Well,
Fire
arson's a wonderful
purifies more
thing.
than anything. Yeah, see?
We'll find a
I knew,
way.
Brittany, you're smart.
Thank you.
This is important.
She just like twirls her hair. So yeah, this sounds like a plan.
Did you
Okay.
see you were saying something?
No. It's just like we'll find a way out.
Okay.
I'm not
Arson
as worried
is
about that.
something.
Alrighty. If I'm gonna do this, we're gonna just need more than my word. Because I'm not the one that controls access to it. It would be it'd be Jared that deals with the security.
Jared.
Question: was
Yes.
Mr. Good wearing sunglasses?
No,
good question.
he was, but he was wearing not the
Like
not
I
the
could see his eyes.
Yeah, you could see his eyes.
Okay. Other option. If we could maybe find a way to replace Mr. Good with one of ourselves, a couple of us could ride in the trunk, get through
Mm-hmm.
without being seen. we'd just have to temporarily and covertly detain Mr. Good. And one of us could pose as him.
You'll hear as a phone goes off, and then you'll see as like Variety pulls out her phone and just fucking throws it across the room. It's like, you just won't fucking leave me alone.
Who,
Fuck.
honey?
Who is that?
It's Jared. Him, Mr. Steele. They've been blowing up my phone, thinking like I'm gonna fucking answer their text messages or calls. Like I don't want this.
So we do have an option for Variety to speak to Jared.
Do you want me to do it? And she like walks over and picks up the phone. I can text him. I'll even say it out loud so you can like proof it.
What are you gonna say?
That you're super eager to come tonight or whenever you're supposed to go, whenever your appointment is. And that you have politely requested a new driver. Because Mr. Good was freaking you out. You didn't like him for whatever reason. And then, like, we can just figure it out and say that you're going to bring a friend because you want to, like, help them elevate. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. So, like, I'll just say that.
Go ahead and give me a persuade check for me, please.
Honestly, this is
It's
not
going to be
bad
hard.
plan.
It's not.
My persuade's really good.
Continuation of a slurping of the lemonade and crunching of the chips.
Okay. Fuck.
What do you want
So
to do?
out of a 70, I rolled a 99.
Oh god.
Oh,
No, this is just, well, actually, do you want to push through your roll?
I do want to push through my roll. And I'm going to sit down next to her and I'm just going to put a gentle hand on her thigh and just be like, we don't have a better option. And if you want us to deal with the fuck faces that did this to you, this is the best option.
Go ahead and give me that persuade roll. It's not
Dr.
hard.
West is like quietly impressed. She did not expect this out of Brittany at all.
I rolled a 35.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Perfect. She's like, okay. And she will actually like go over and push the send for the text message you had already written. It is immediately receive. You guys, what is it? As soon as she pushes send, about a minute and a half passes by, and then Jared starts calling her.
so Vicente, is there any more sandwich stuff in there?
I ate the last one. And he's like stuffing the last piece of
Are there any
sandwich in his
biscuits
mouth.
or anything?
Biscuits?
I think you lot call them cookies.
And he'll like go and point at the cupboard and be like, I think I saw Chips Ahoy.
Oh,
As-
okay. Yeah. All right.
As
Yeah.
that's going on, you'll see as she just like, she'll like kind of like tense up a little bit. You, Dr. West and Brittany will see as she does this, the phone is continuing to ring. What do you guys want to do?
Answer.
Brittany is going to answer and put on her best, like, secretarial voice.
Dr. West, what are you going to say?
I was gonna say, wait, answer and put it on speaker, but guys, shush.
Speaker?
She does.
Okay. As soon as you hit speaker, it goes in. You'll hear you say, Variety, where the fuck are you? We have been looking for you for days. I what is it? We have We have one of our people outside of your that have seen you driving driving out and about. We know you're over at. We know you're somewhere near your apartment. Where the fuck are you? You have to come back to the retreat. To only finish what we started, we have to go. You need to come back to the retreat. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You have to come back to the retreat. Variety.
Yes, I understand that I have to come back. I'm ready to come back. I just needed some time to understand what was happening. But I'm ready. I'm ready to come back. However, I do not trust the driver. I think he's suspicious about what's going on. May I provide my own driver?
Who the fuck do you have in mind? And what do you mean? He was the one that brought you here in the first place. You guys seem to hit it off really well. Also,
no,
actually, continue on.
Yeah, it was after that. He just, no, I won't come back if he's my driver.
Does anybody else know?
Mm-mm.
Nobody knows. Because this is important, Brittany. Nobody outside of your level of the church and higher needs to or should know about this. And if they do find out, there are consequences for it. Do I make myself clear?
Very, very clear. No one else knows. I'm being adamant about this one because he really scared me.
Okay. I'll deal with Mr. Good then, if that is the case. Now, when can you get back to the retreat?
I'm ready to go now.
Okay. You said you have your own driver that you trust.
Yes. Immediately. Very, very, very much. He's been my bodyguard for a long time.
Okay. Give me his name. Give me his information. I will put it into the system to get you both into the retreat. But Brittany, Variety, I need you to get here now. No pit stops. You've already pissed off a lot of people. You need to get here now.
Absolutely. I will send you the information, and as I'm walking out the door.
Good. We'll see you in a little bit, and you'll hear as he hangs up.
Wow, but you're actually kind of good.
I know.
See, that's why she's the understudy.
Okay. Now,
with regards
to the information, what all are you sending to him?
That's a phenomenal question.
Wait. What question does he need to answer again?
The information. What is it? He needs to provide. What is it?
The identity of the driver, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Vicente Lavo is your driver and your bodyguard. I haven't been paid by him, which means he doesn't even know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
The logic
she
tracks.
types out your full name and then sends it over.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do here? As you'll see, as Variety is just kind of still kind of shrunken in a little bit, just unsure of things.
Can I just point out a potential flaw in this plan? That we've got a driver, we don't have a car.
This is
Oh,
LA.
that's
We
easy.
can get one.
Oh, yeah, it's easy.
We have my car. We can drive that. Just send him my information, my car's information, and we'll do something with it.
And will that, because so what is the plan for me and Barbara? Are we going in the boot?
You don't fit in the shoe.
No, it means trunk with the English. It's fine. Yeah.
Entiendo. Okay. Thank you, Barbara.
No problem, Vincente.
Okay. So, you guys' plan is to all three of you fit into the trunk. Or if you guys can,
Two.
just rehash the whole plan.
Because there's only Barbara and Toby are going in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Variety's going in as... Or, sorry, not... Brittany's going in as Variety.
Mm-hmm.
So then the only two need to go in the trunk.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure about that.
Yeah.
Now, Variety...
That didn't sound ominous at all. It's fine.
Variety
Lefty
will...
doesn't drive a Porsche.
Variety will pick you back up, Brittany, as she stands up. It's like, okay, you can take my phone, but if you're going to be me, you have to look like me. And dear, you look phenomenal, but not how I dress.
Well, then help.
And then you'll see as she kind of brings you along, she'll basically make you look and dressed up exactly how it is. So when they both come out of the room, you'll see almost a spitting image. There's slight differences between the two of them, but for the most part, the glancing eye, they look like they look the same. It's like twins.
Oh, now I know why you're the understudy.
That I gotta say, that's impressive.
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't know whether that's a compliment or an insult.
Good.
You know, if we don't burn this church down, I'm going to make sure you get fired.
Huh?
This is not my only gig, sweetheart. It's fine. I've already cashed the check.
All right, look, let's just kind of put a damp on the hostility. We do have a job to do.
Now this is just like fun for Brittany and Barbara. I feel like this is just a common thing where they're constantly going at each other.
Yeah.
But like
This is how we
everything's
bond.
kosher. Yeah. This is how you bond in LA, apparently.
Well, this is how you bond in Massachusetts, I'll tell you that much.
New York too. Same.
Okay.
Barbara.
Vincente.
Alrighty. Well, as you guys head down into the Variety's vehicle, I'll let you describe. What do you think what do you think the vehicle is? What do you think she drives?
I think she drives something reasonable, like a sedan.
Some low key, discreet.
Yeah.
I was kind
I
of
don't see
thinking.
her as a flashy person.
I was
I
thinking
thought-
it was like a contemporary Cadillac.
Yeah,
I had
see
Cadillac
that. I
in
can see
mind.
that.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, nah, she's
It's a
definitely
fucking
LA.
Escalade.
It's definitely LA. She's going to I think she would have a car that would not necessarily stand out, but would fit in with the LA Hollywood vibes.
Yeah, and it's white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely.
Okay. Then as you guys get into the vehicle and you guys take on off, it's a bit of a drive. There's also a bit of traffic as well. It's getting towards the evening time at 2. So things are getting dark as you guys finally approach up. You'll see the what she was talking about with this mansion that looks more like an office space than anything else. But you will see that there's like a fountain. There's glimpses with the lights of like a koi pond that might be somewhere around about. The place is fucking huge. And as you pull up to the gate, you'll see as one of the guards will look in and like point at you to like roll down the window of Vicente.
I'm going to pretend like I'm trying to push the button, but it's just not coming down. I'll be like, not working, and I'll open the car door.
He's like, I need your name and And the name of your occupant as well?
Vicente Lavo.
Vicente Laveau. Okay. You're on the list. Who's your occupant?
Variety Harlow.
I'm gonna need her to roll down her window as well. Can you roll down the back window since your front one
is broken, but she can talk to you from here if you like.
Ma'am, I just need to take a quick look at you just to verify that it is you.
I open up the door ever so slightly and like peek out. I do not tilt down the glasses. I just kind of try to muster the deadpanness.
Mm-hmm. He'll at that point, I'm like, "That's all right, good." And then he'll go into his guard shack, lift up the thing, or lift up a button from what you guys can see, and you'll see as like the gates open for you guys to be able to drive on through. He'll say, "Hey, so you guys aren't using the church vehicle, so we have a parking space specifically for you," and he'll give you the directions. And he'll say, "Park it into the garage, and then take the door that'll lead you over to the reception area."
I think while this is going on and the car is stopped, just in the trunk, Toby and Barbara are just squished in there, and like Barbara's whispering like, "Oh my God, it's so fucking hot." And Toby, get your hand off my ass.
Look, I'm really sorry. I didn't know where else to put it. It's not like I wouldn't do that.
Whatever.
You keep well.
The vehicle begins to take on off as you pull up into the spot that they had mentioned for you. And Vicente, go ahead, take a look. Go ahead, you take a look around and give me a spot hidden for me, please.
Sure. Of course. Fucking, I did great at the beginning. 54 out of 25.
Okay. What is it? The parking spot next to you is pretty open, but it only, like, this spot specifically looks like it's only meant to hold 2 vehicles, but it has that door that they had mentioned to you as well. This is, even as you pull in, it's automatically set up to where, like, you approach and it just begins opening up, the door begins to open on up. You back on in, and as you like park and turn it off, the garage door will close in front of you. And as you guys come on out, and you pop the other 2 out, you guys are now into the building.
Oh my God, it's so hot in there.
Did I hear someone say something about like touching asses?
It was entirely accidental. I don't want anyone to kind of look too much into it.
Hey, Toby.
It's
not a bad pick, Toby.
We were in a boot. We can't really go anywhere.
Oh my God, can we just focus, please?
I am focused. I want to help my man Toby over here.
Don't.
We might get caught.
Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah, that's...
Sorry, Toby, we talk later.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Okay. As you guys have this thing, you see the door that'll lead you over to the reception area. You guys take it, and if you do, which order do you guys go in? Like what's the marching order look like?
I imagine that I would be first.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by me to not be.
And obviously,
Obvious.
if the coast is clear, then we will
Can
follow behind.
I look around for cameras first?
Yes, you
You're
can.
so smart.
Yeah,
Go ahead and give me.
hadn't even dawned on me.
We
Go ahead.
We don't need to worry about it because Vicente's supposed to be here. So
49
I'm not worried about it.
49 under 65.
You take a look around. There is one, and it's pointed in your guys' direction.
Ah, shit. Guys, there's a fucking camera.
say cheese.
I don't suppose anyone's got any dark sunglasses.
Do I? Maybe in my purse?
I'll leave that up to you. Do you have a pair of dark sunglasses?
I'm going to roll luck. I feel like I need to roll luck.
You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead.
What do we?
I
Let's
don't.
go ahead.
Sunglasses, because like maybe I have a better idea.
Well, I mean, because that's what happens to people who go through the emptying. You know, at least it's partially disguising.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were trying to block out the camera.
Okay. You don't have sunglasses?
I did not.
I wouldn't have any, so it's.
I can roll a luck.
I've been stripped of my usual
Can I have a look
gallon
in?
bag.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a look in Variety's car to see if she's got any spares?
Sure. We'll go for it. Go ahead and give me a luck roll.
Probably in the glove box or the
Vicente, if you're also needing glasses, if you're also needing sunglasses, you can go ahead and roll a variety. What is it? A luck check as well.
Can I? Well, I rolled a luck. I have an extreme.
I got 45.
success.
Okay. Then
And
yeah,
I got 45.
and both passes, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you guys managed to find that she does have a couple spares as well, though they're not as dark as the ones that Brittany is wearing. They're still pretty dark, and they're also what is it? The very the type of of glasses that femme people would wear during that time period too. So it's just very much like you have the two masks presenting characters that are just there with like pink or was it violet, different colors as well that just stand out even more so.
To be honest, I think knowing that, I think I would probably hand the glasses that I find to Barbara.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
me wearing them would probably raise more suspicions than not.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be it'd be a case of I'll just have to risk it. You go on, you
All
have
right.
these.
Toby, you stand intimidating like me.
And Toby will try stand intimidating and fail miserably.
Okay. Do you guys head on over to the reception office now? Okay. As you guys do, knowing that the camera had already spotted you all, you head over to the receptionist. Brittany is taking lead, acting as Variety, and you get up to the receptionist. You'll see a woman that has a ponytail, dark tan skin. She wears a set of glasses. Very much wearing like a secretary's outfit. As she's like click-clacking away over at the computer when you guys pop over to the desk.
I walk up and just present myself. I imagine that I took like all the important things from Variety, like her ID.
Oh my god,
or...
yes.
Heck yes.
Yes.
And all that stuff to like help the process, so to speak. Like her membership card to the super fucked up religion club church thing.
Right.
Sure, they all have one.
She'll turn over to you and she's like, "Oh, welcome to the Celebrity Retreat. You are Miss Variety Harlow, correct?"
Yes.
Okay. Click, clack, click, clack. And you are accompanied with Mr. Vicente. I am sorry, sir. I can't pronounce your last name.
Senorita, what is your last name?
Velasquez, surprisingly, but English is my first language.
Qué
I didn't
lindo, qué
learn
lindo.
Spanish.
Velasquez, ¿de qué familia? From what family? Where are you from?
I'm from here, but well, actually, my family's originally from Texas, but we moved over here.
You know, you have beautiful eyes. Did anyone tell you that?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And she'll also like go ahead and just like, what is can you pronounce your last name for me, please?
Lavo, but you can call me Vincent if you like.
Alrighty. And then you'll hear she types away, and then she'll look over to you too. She's like, can you state your name for me, please?
Variety Harley.
No, I have your name, miss. But your other two, and she's gonna point over.
Oh,
to
they're. Don't worry about them. They're fine.
I kind of do.
I think we had looked at other actors and actresses who also were part of the Sunglasses Gang.
Mm-hmm.
I am Rita Farrow.
she'll begin typing in, and she'll look as like, ma'am, and then you'll see as she like turns like that big ass CRT over, and she's like, you do not look like Rita. I'm sorry, but could you give me your name, please?
I've had some work done.
She'll blink a couple times, and she's like, could you please give me your name? I don't want to call security, but I mean, I will if I have to.
Can I speak to your manager, please?
Okay, hold on real quick. You'll hear as she'll like, she'll see as she'll like turn the thing down. She'll grab her thing. What is it? She'll grab her telephone, and then she'll dial in a number real quick. And she's like, hello, Mr. Steele? Yeah. No, she's here. No, I got that. Okay. And then you'll see as she kind of puts in there. She's like, hold on one moment. And then she'll begin typing. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'll let them know. Alrighty. Yes, sir. Thank you. And then she'll put it down. She's like, Mr. Tobias and Dr. West, your what is it? Your visit here has been approved. If you guys can go ahead and meet over at Mr. Steele's office, that would be greatly appreciated.
He gonna kill you.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Mr. Steele's office.
It's okay.
Whereabouts is? Yeah.
Go down the hallway, up the stairs to your left. To your left, it'll be the 5th door down.
You know, you were supposed to laugh at my joke, young lady. I thought it was funny.
I'm sorry.
I thought late. it was hilarious.
I'm sorry, it's a little late in my shift, and my replacement that's supposed to be here is actually running late, so I'm tired. I kind of want to go home. Forgive me, ma'am. I'm sorry. But remember, what is it? And you'll see she kind of pulls out the pamphlet. She's like, remember that if in the event that you're feeling bad feelings, to look into your, I don't know, just do the Zen thing that they tell us to do in meditation.
We will. That is sound advice. We appreciate your help.
No problem. But yeah, just follow the signs too. I know I gave you directions; they seem complicated, but follow the signs; it'll lead you up there.
Thank you very much. And Toby will start heading in that direction, very, very nervously at this point.
She'll wait till all 4 of you guys begin taking off.
I start heading in that direction, but if we're already made, I think once she's past the desk, Dr. West will deviate from the path.
Where would you like to go?
Are there signs for interesting things that might be worth investigating?
Excuse me. Yeah, you'll see various different signs. So you guys are on the ground floor. And on the ground floor from where you guys are at the reception office. You guys can make your way over to the foyer. There's also a huge-ass library that is there for you guys to take a look at. In addition to that, there's also... I don't think you guys want to go to the security office, but there's also bathrooms around there as well. You'll see a sign for like the screening room, the waiting room, a laundry, kitchen, dining room, a meditation suite as well. And then there's also there's also a games room, a first aid station, and some more bathrooms. That's all on the first floor. And like I said, it's like when you go into the hospital and you'll see like the different signs like posted up on the wall that point in the direction of where they go and what number that everything is at. That's pretty much what you'll see.
Right.
Barbara.
Yeah, Toby.
Should we make a quick stop at the first aid station?
Sure, but I want to go to the library. She wants to follow the smell of books.
Okay. I'm just thinking that first aid station, and hopefully we won't need to kind of use it, but there may be something like scissors or so just in case we need.
You know,
to defend ourselves.
I like that. Well, I don't like that line of thinking, but yeah. Let's do that and then head over to the library, and hopefully they don't send anyone before we can find something interesting.
All right, so yeah, let's head there. And Toby is scared, and a lot of what he's doing is acting now out of fear.
Yeah, okay. Barbara's not comfortable.
Okay, you guys head over to the library, or at least Barbara and Tobias, and Toby does. But Vicente and Brittany, what are y'all doing? Are y'all following along as well?
So, a little bit of backtrack. Does Brittany get the sense that she has also been, like, outed?
No. She mentioned to you as Variety.
Okay. Then Brittany Variety. Someone come up with a slam name for that.
Variety. That
Variety,
one is easy to say.
Variety.
Kind of makes her way towards where she is supposed to go, not actually knowing where that is, but hoping that she'll bump into someone, part of the Glasses gang, that, like, knows where the fuck she's supposed to be going.
Okay. Vicente?
So here's where I'm going to deviate. Yeah.
Ooh,
Go
okay.
make mischief.
So Vicente, I feel like, would follow Brittany. However, I think for story, Norfolk is going to go against that and go towards the security office.
Oh.
Spicy.
Go mess with their security guards.
Yeah, I think Vicente is going to try to go towards the security office and kind of look at their security layout in case the alarm needs to be pulled.
Smart.
Okay.
Because he does have a background in security, so he would need to look at what, like, the security situation looks like.
Okay. Then I will take care of the three of you first, and then we will handle Variety after that.
Okay.
So you guys head over to the library. The interesting thing is, like, the library, you'll also see kind of like they'll have like a sign that says over towards bathrooms and also security. So one of the things you'll see over there, Dr. West, is that a lot of the books are very much self-health focused, and more like based on like everything to, like, you know, center yourself, all that good jazz.
There's a copy of The Secret.
Yeah.
I was going to mention that, I just couldn't remember the name of it. It's like, God damn it.
There's all those books there, and as you're, like, taking a look through, hoping to probably find something else, there doesn't seem to be anything else that, like, kind of gives you any more in depth. You take some leads, but they all lead you back to the same thing. You will find, like, a little bit of a history with regards to it's a self-published book by the author, or not by the author, by, like, the creator of the church himself, Dr. Ralph L. Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
As he pretty much describes, like, how he started off as a science,
it wouldn't have to be like a science fiction author, right?
He was a science fiction author, and then he got into psychology, biofeedback, and then somehow made his way into...
That is inspired world building.
Yeah.
It truly is so unique and original and totally unrelated to any real world pseudo-religious activity. And I just want to applaud you for the originality. Thank you. In all seriousness, I love this. I'm having a blast. Is there an occult through line with what I can find?
Not really. Not out of what you're able to pick on up.
All right.
As you're doing all that, Vicente, as you walk over to where the security office is, you'll notice it's locked. You'll see Doc and Toby are in the back over in the library right now. What do you do?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
One of the guards will pop in, will stick his head out, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Yes, I am Variety Harlow's security. I am here to inspect your security protocols.
That's not how this works, buddy. Sorry. And then he's going to close the door on you.
He's gonna hold it.
As you hold it, and he'll open it up again. And he's like, "Look, buddy, I get it. You're not the first celebrity bodyguard to come on through here. You won't be the last. But everyone that comes up here asks for the same thing, and I'm going to tell you no. And that's by order of Mr. Steele. So if you guys want to get this, if he tells me, if you get him to call me down here to say give you that information, I'll do it. Otherwise, sorry."
Look, buddy, I know you're doing your job. I'm doing my job. Everybody has a story, right? Your story and my story are going to be completely different. I am not here to bullshit you. You're not here to bullshit me. But the one thing that I will tell you is, for me, her life is more important than anything else. And if you can guarantee me that her safety is going to be priority more than anything else, then I'll leave you alone and I won't go bother Mr. Steele. But if I go bother Mr. Steele and he gives me the permission that I need to get into this security base and then your ass is on the line, don't tell me that I warned you.
You'll hear a voice on your left-hand side go, "Oh, well, I understand security is a very vital thing to be concerned about."
Yes, it is. Who is it?
Take a look over.
Yes.
You take a look over there, and you'll see like a fair-skinned woman with dark black hair, very large hoop rings, earrings put in, red lipstick, and she's wearing a professional style a dress. But she'll like walk on over there. She stands about like 5'8". As she's like walking, you'll hear you'll hear as her heels make the clack sound. She like walks on over there, and she's like, "Now, it's okay to be very concerned about your client, but don't worry. We here at the retreat take security incredibly serious, Mr. Vicente."
Does she have glasses on?
She does not.
Okay.
She's also in a part of the hallway that is a little dark, so you can make out her figure, you can make out some of the things, but like some of the facial features are a little hard to pick out.
He will acknowledge her presence, and in the most respectful way possible, but in the most New York douches manner, he's going to say, "I understand that you're trying to reassure me that my client's safety is your priority. But I can guarantee you, I've worked for places like this, and that is just the line you feed everybody. So why don't you tell me something and show me that my client is safe?"
I am more than happy to. And she says that she'll stand up, she'll take a step closer, and then the light will kind of reveal as she has that same void that Variety had when you saw her at the thing. And she's going to put a hand on your arm. As she does, I'm going to need you to make a sanity check for me.
Sure. That's a 32 out of 24.
Go ahead and roll 1d8 points, 1d8 sanity loss.
Okay.
That's a big one.
That's a 4.
As you take 4 points of damage, and you see that same look, you understand what it looks like to stare into absolute nothingness in her eyes. You get a sense of vertigo. The room starts to spin. You begin to lean away back, start to sway a little bit as she lets go. That feeling is still there. What is running through your mind at this moment?
At this moment, Vicente, as you know Vicente as someone who is carefree, who honestly kind of just goes with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
But in this moment, his thoughts, his fleeting thoughts, are about his friends he's met so far. He's thinking about Barbara. He's thinking about Brittany. He's thinking about Toby. And the last thought that you hear is that I don't want to lose another one.
The spinning begins to get too much before you can't hold yourself up anymore. And then you fall. And you land. You will take 1d3 points of damage. Everybody else, Barbara and Toby, you hear as the sound of a body drop just in the area that Vicente was at. What do you guys look to do?
I'll run over to Vicente. And first of all, I want to make sure he's okay. Can I roll medicine?
Okay, hold on to that.
Or first aid?
Dr. West.
Hearing the commotion, I think she will leave whatever they're reading because that doesn't seem to be a useful avenue, and then book it over to the noise.
You will see as Vicente is laying on the ground right now. The door to the security office is closed. There doesn't seem anybody else in here. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check. What'd you get?
Medicine. 45 under. Where is it? I've now lost it. Oh no, 45 over 41.
Oh.
Okay. Well, he's hurt. He's unconscious. His eyes are closed. There is that. You do see that.
I want to
taking a
see.
nap.
Can we get him to the first aid room?
Then go ahead and give me a strength check.
I'll help drag him.
Okay.
Okay.
Then both of you give me strength checks. Let's see what we do as you guys do this.
Oh yeah, this is not going to go well.
Jesus, don't drop me.
Newsflash. It didn't go well.
Okay, it's 28 over 25.
75 over 35.
Oh my god.
You guys try and pick him up, but
He's muscle.
I will say he's a muscle man.
Oh
You
my
feel
god,
the
just
muscle.
drag him. Just drag
like-
him.
Like you feel the muscle, and then you also feel the muscle. It's just like this man is heavy, but this man is also very much built. So it's just like, even as you're like,
do you want to wait here while I go to the first and just get some?
Yeah, sure. Run. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay, and I'll run off to the.
Do they
to the
see
first
the
aid.
lady who knocked me out? I'm sorry. That's over the table.
No.
I'm just curious.
you're good. No, she wasn't there when they came over
Okay,
there.
cool.
Yeah, it was just empty hallway right in front of the security
Yeah,
booth.
Okay, cool.
it was.
My
Uh,
curiosity
Yeah,
was
I'll
killing
run
me.
to the first. I'll run to the first aid room.
As you go over to the first aid room, like the lights are a little dim in here too. You won't really see anybody that's in here either. But the door's open, and as you go inside, you take a look around. You will hear a woman's voice as well. She's like, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Yeah, look, my mate, he's just passed out. I've come here to just grab some supplies. I'm a psychologist. I am medically trained, so I can provide first aid. So
Okay.
I just wanted to grab a couple of things, maybe a compress, something like that, just to kind of help him out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you'll hear as like the sounds of heels will come walking over in your direction too. She's like, let me help you out with that.
Yeah, please, thank you.
And then you will feel a gentle touch on your shoulder as well. And then the sudden feeling of vertigo just starts to like overcome you. Do you look up at the woman?
So just to set the scene, I'm talking to. Is this the woman that was already in the room?
You heard her voice after you came in. It didn't seem
Right,
like anybody
and-
was in there until you heard her voice.
Right. Okay. So I don't have any reason not to look.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously we weren't there when Vicente went down. As far as I'm aware, it's just someone trying to help.
Yep. As you take a look,
So yeah, I'll take a look.
as you take a look on up, you'll see as this dark-haired woman will have that very same look in her eyes, and I need you to make a sanity check too.
73 over 58.
I love that. Go ahead and take 1d8 points of sanity loss.
Oh shit! I never got a D8 out. Bear with me.
That's okay.
Question.
Answer.
Are there cameras in the hallways?
Yes, there is.
Is there any way to drag Vicente out of the camera line and like drag him into maybe like a broom closet?
Okay. Yes, the broom closet is a little ways away. But you can do that. It'll just may take you a little bit of time.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. West is gonna try to drag him, because as like the weight is lingering, she just feels very vulnerable. So she's gonna try to like get away from cameras and hide with Vicente.
Okay. You managed to do that. Toby, you lost three sanity points.
Mm-hmm.
You see and feel that feeling of vertigo, but also that feeling of emptiness just staring into her eyes to the point where you can't really hold yourself up anymore. You have the medical supplies, but that just drops out of your hand. And before long, the weight, your legs give out from the weight of your own body. Go ahead and give me a luck roll as well. Let's see if you hit something on the way down.
Ooh, 52 under 65.
Okay. You just kind of go on down and just like your shoulder takes that brunt as you come on down, and you're just kind of like slowly going in and out of consciousness. And as you watch as this woman just slowly walks on out, and then as your eyes are about to close, it just kind of like dissipates into nothing.